just a few minutes ago, Albert Pujols and Yadier Molina were both recognized as they celebrate their illustrious careers. It's been a season-long retirement tour for these two. All different stadiums across Major League Baseball have celebrated what they mean to the game, and the Cubs have joined in on the celebration, giving them some Wrigley Field scoreboard tile.
Against Marcus Stroman.
Marcus Stroman, the Cubs starting pitcher here today, brought to you by Budweiser. This Bud's for you. Fastball averages about 92 miles per hour. Primarily sinkers, slider. It's got a little cut piece and changeup that behaves like a splitter. 3-5, 3.83 ERA for the veteran right-hander.
The right-hander comes back. Here's a liner, one hop, backhanded by Wisdom. Good play. Feeds Stroman on the bag. Out number one.
Brendan Donovan has hit safely in 6 straight games. He had 1 hit last night.
3-2 pitch. Just off the plate. An 8-pitch walk from Brendan Donovan.
Paul Goldschmidt, 2 for his last 9. He's 2 out of 13 in this series.
And a 3-1 pitch to Goldie. Inside, back-to-back walks.
Corey Dickerson with 8 straight hits steps in.
Dickerson, another base hit. He's 9 for his last 9. Here comes Donovan. 1-0 Cardinals. Corey Dickerson is on fire.
When you're seeing the ball, why mess around? Don't wait. Got a first pitch sinker. You know that Marcus Stroman likes to throw this pitch a lot. He gets it, drives it right through the 5-6 hole in the infield. It really has been during this little streak of his. He's hitting everything. You try to sink him away, he'll do that. You try to go in on him, he'll pull it.
Let's see if Nolan Gorman can get going. 0 for his last 5 and 1 for 11 in the series.
And that's hit up the middle. Base hit. Goldschmidt being waved in. 2-0 Cardinals. Nolan Gorman drives in his 33rd.
This one right here, too, not a terrible pitch. It's the split finger from Marcus Stroman. It's down, it's away, and catches it off the end of the bat, but still able to find a home in center field. Just stays with it. A nice job again here by Gorman.
Cardinals jump out to an early 2-0 lead for Dakota Hudson.
O'Neill has gone 1 for 5, driving in a run, a walk and 2 strikeouts, facing Stroman.
The 2-0 pitch. O'Neill with a fly ball into right field. That's Suzuki under it to make the catch. Runner tags from third and will score. That's Dickerson, 3-0. And runners at the corners, and Brendan Donovan coming up.
Bounces one slowly right side. Wisdom will go to second. They get one. Back to first, not in time. Holding at third on the play, Kisner. Kisner, I think Ron thought that the pitcher Stroman might be able to glove that chopper, and he held at third.
3-0 our score. Runners at first and third with 1 out, and Paul Goldschmidt walked and scored back in the first.
Here's a 3-2. Runner goes, swing and a miss. And now they got Kisner hung up. Wow. Are they going to get out of this with no runs? Throw away. Tag. Ouch. Oh, boy.
Ian Happ with double number 32.
Career high for him.
Here is Franmil Reyes.
A 2-1 to Reyes. Big bouncer, going to be a tough play over toward third. Gloving it, Edman running throw, throws the ball away and throws the ball out of play. The Cubs get a run. Edman with Reyes running run actually had more time than he realized, but he saw the ball bounce high, so immediately in his mind he's saying, I got to really rush. And he over-rushed it and made a bad throw. The Cubs get a run.
And Velasquez will take his base, and he'll turn it over to his buddy Christopher Morel. 3-1 game. We're in the bottom of the second.
The 1-2 pitch here for Christopher Morel. He drives it off the glove of Tommy Edman. He picks it up, throws to first, and out at first base on a great reach by Paul Goldschmidt. He was reaching toward right field on his stomach when he caught the ball.
That has got to be one of the best plays of the year.
Dickerson, who has 9 straight hits. Incredible what he's done. His average up to 273, hitting against Stroman, who he always hits well.
Up the middle, 10 for his last 10. The record continues, and a smile from Dickerson, 10 for his last 10.
Split finger, stays up, drives it up the middle. They got him shifted that way too, but can't get to it.
Here's Nolan Gorman.
Here's a deep drive to left. Off the bat of Gorman, back toward the wall. A leaping try and a catch by Ian Happ. What a play. Running back to first safely is Dickerson. He reached right into the vines in deep left Made a little jump and a very nice catch. Good play, Ian Happ. That's out number 1.
And now runners at first and third for Ian Happ.
Ground ball, base hit, right field. A run is in. Suzuki goes to second. And the Cubs move a step closer. They trail 3-2. Happ with his 57th run batted in.
Now he's got the bases loaded and 1 out.
Goldschmidt walked in the first, came in to score after that.
Goldie lines it fair, past Patrick Wisdom and into right. 1 run is in. Here comes another. Goldschmidt has driven in numbers 101 and 102 to extend the St. Louis lead.
9 hits is a lot. So is 10 in a row. And that's what Corey has.
Chop to first, Wisdom to the plate, and got him. Tag applied by Higgins. Streak comes to a close, 10 for 10, and now 10 for his last 11.
2 outs. Here's Paul Goldschmidt. Goldschmidt 1 for 2 with a walk.
Goldie rips it out to deep left and a long one. Number 32 for Paul Goldschmidt, and now the leader in runs batted in the National League. He's up to 103.
Talked about it a couple of at-bats ago, Dan. It's just recently just been a hair off on a couple of these pitches, but all it takes is 1 pitch. He had the 2 RBI single the other way and then drives one deep into the bleachers in left to add another bomb.
Paul Goldschmidt, the last 2 times up, has driven in 3 runs. A 2-run single in the 4th, and home run number 32 his last time up.
Donovan at first base, and Goldie sends one out to center. Velasquez back, another over the 400-foot sign. His 2nd home run today. 1 back now. The home run lead of the National League. And a huge afternoon for Paul Goldschmidt. He has driven in 5, and he's been on base 4 times. Extends the St. Louis lead 8-2.
This guy really is amazing. This is a pitch. It's under the strike zone. Just drops the barrel on it, and it gets out quickly. It's 109 miles an hour off the bat of Paul Goldschmidt. Wow.